Well, we were back with some Bleach Soul Resonance, and we've got a returning player post here. And I want to talk about this because we are coming up on the thing, the big one, which is the half anniversary, the first, I would say, major celebration that we can expect for the game. I think Bleach Soul Resonance has been going pretty strong, very strong, whatever you want to say, and any sort of delineation in that regard, for better or for worse, it feels very abrasive, because when you have something that is, you know, so free to play, player friendly, so, you know, community driven, so friendly for the people actually interacting with it, you know, any sort of deviation, one like towards bad or towards good, you really do feel, but mostly the bad. If things go bad for Bleach Soul Resonance, you really feel it because things have been so good. So I didn't want to sort of, you know, divide the discourse here, you know, cut in with a little knife here and say, hey, is it a good time to start grinding the game? Yes, just point blank period. It is. We're coming in on Pantera Grimjo for half anniversary. This is a character that I would say most people consider hype. I mean, Grimjo, base Grimjo is in the game now, and just seeing what he's able to do, just seeing his animations. Sadly, he was bumped down to an SR plus because of Shueisha, but with everything he's up to in mind, you can definitely feel the care for the character. But I guess that's sort of the case with every character in Bleach Soul Resonance, because another great thing about Bleach Soul Resonance is that the characters are all pretty dynamic. We're going to start sort of leveling out, and characters are going to at some point become more standardized, I'd imagine. But for now, I think this game does a great job of finding the median between a good character and also a unique and true to canon character. So, hi, I'm actually a returning player, even though I could possibly count just as a new one. Probably played very early on, yeah. I've downloaded this game briefly after release, played for a while, didn't really do too much, but got Toshido at the moment. I think it was the first banner. Then I stopped playing until now. I came back to the game like a week ago, and I seem to be progressing quite nicely. I pulled Szayel and Kisuke, but I just realized I missed quite a lot of characters. I'm aware reruns will happen just like Aizen is available right now, but I still feel quite guilty for being able to play pretty much at release but not doing so. Is there any important exclusive content I missed? I believe SR plus Grimjo may be exclusive, so I'm happy at least I joined back now, but I still have to catch up a lot. Events seem pretty difficult with my characters being only level 50 and not having more than one decent team. Of course. So, is it... Oh, we got a little invite here. Sorry to anyone, I cannot join your invite right now. I think all my characters are on cooldown anyway, so I can't join it for a few more hours on my end anyhow. But if you're wondering, like, hey, should I start? And I played during Toshido's banner. I mean, you got Toshido's team right here. This is Toshido's team. You will not need anything else. Obviously, Harabel or some other spirit DPS character is slated to come out pretty soon, but that's a month away, a month and a half away, more away, who knows. As of right now as well, Aizen is a monster within his own right. If you pull on this, I mean, this is a premium release squad right here. Like, if you were to re-roll your account and you pulled Aizen Szayel, I would say you were pretty, like, safe to progress the game at your leisure. I mean, Aizen Szayel Yodahara will get you through all the story content, right? I mean, what really stands up to them? There's not really much that can stop them from just like sweeping it. Like, this stuff is too low level for the damage. I mean, this stuff was created with worse characters in mind, right? Like, there's not, I mean, outside of the thrust stages, right? Like, and the extremes are also just not strong enough either. So you'd be picking up quite a bit. Adventure mode is a lot of the same, even though there are stages that are element required, like right here. You know, obviously we need, oh, actually, no, they're not. I thought they were, but apparently not. So I think that having Szayel, having Toshido, and having Aizen is just one of the strongest starts in the game. The only thing stronger than it obviously would be is if you started during the Lels patch and you picked up Gin, and then right after you picked up Mayuri. That is by far the strongest team, I think, just due to the synergy. But even in the case of, like, by far, quote unquote, like, Aizen is arguably the best character in the game, and he's not on the strongest team. You know what I mean? Like, so this is just like a synergistic thing. So for people who are joining now, for people who want to play now, for people who want to return now, getting Aizen is completely premium, right? Because the character is just way too good. The buffs were, I mean, I would say the buffs were almost like unnecessary. But beyond that, I do think you'll find a lot of the events difficult. However, the main events, the things you need to like, and I can't press challenge here, right? Yeah. Sadly, the main events that you need to actually challenge and things that'll get you rewards like Jade and stuff like this, this is all attainable through limited characters. So you still don't really have that moment where it's like, oh, well, I can't really play because of this or that. Like, you're doing this stuff with limited characters, like trial characters anyhow. As I go down here, I mean, yeah, like this would be one that is difficult because you do need quite a bit of characters. I would definitely say, like, if I create a team here, I go no public, that way I can, you know, just peek in myself. You do actually need characters in reserve, and while people seem to be skewing negative on this event, I do like this event because it rewards longtime players, and it's just another reason that when I said a long time ago, hey, one day you're going to need Rangiku, one day you're going to need Momo, one day you're going to still need Yodahara. You know, when Szayel was told that he was coming out, I remember reading a post that was like, I don't really like that Kisuke Yodahara might be power corrupt, and it's like, well, you still need Kisuke Yodahara because they're going to put out more events where you just need characters. Like, it's just going to be about having characters in mass, right? So I do think it's a good time to start, but also, like with anything in life, you just gotta start or not. And that's really going to be the decision. Now, one thing I will say for that start or not is, as a new player, the earlier you start, the more of this you can get done, which means the more of this you can claim. Not with your Jade, by the way. Don't use your Jade. But the free ones down here that you get from the reward currency, the faster you get that, the faster you get access to this, which is guaranteed main stat gear rolls. I looked through that thread, and as I pop back over, does anyone mention it? Always pull for the weapon if you summon for someone. So weapons. Mid-Annie date is talked about. Yeah, it'll be right after Szayel. It's never a perfect time to start, get re-released, etc., etc. Trial characters, yes. No one mentioned the thing I'm talking about then. If you're starting now, one of your biggest, like, gulfs is gear. But I have 14 of these, and I've spent some of them, so I think I've had, like, 17 at this point or something like that. But this is main stat 100% gear rolls. So you can come roll, like, perfect main stat gear at a premium right now. The reason it's like we're starting is right here. This is so important because it's not like you need to use Szayel's, right? I mean, I had Kenpachi. The reason I had Kenpachi is because Kenpachi just has one of the most generic best sets. So I'm just saving this right now, but I mean, this goes away in 15 days. I could use this at any point. I just don't have characters that I really want to push out right now. I mean, a lot of my gear is pretty good, so mostly I'm just kind of like, I don't want to jump the gun and get something I might not actually want. Also, I think I'm waiting on, if I can go back there, I think I'm waiting on enhance, star up. Yeah, I'm waiting on this material anyway, so it's one of those things where we have access to a lot of powerful things. Also, one more thing that's about to happen, and this will be sort of a final point. We're about to reset on our monthly, right? So the sooner you start playing, this is 1 day away. The sooner you start playing, the sooner you get access to your monthly, and you know, you get these materials hopefully right under the cutoff of that reset point, right? So yeah, it's you might see that and it's like, oh, well, you know, it's just a monthly. It's like all that stuff adds up. I mean, look at all these tickets. 30 tickets here, 15 tickets here. Guess what I'm doing? I'm just holding them because all this stuff adds up. Because you know what this is that it doesn't say? This is possibly this, which means I get more chances at pulling out limited units. I get more chances at actually getting the characters that I want, building these teams. But until then, yeah, I think the real answer is it's always a good time to start building out your account, because you're not really... There are a lot of times where you pull something in like Dokkan, for example, which Dokkan is the other gacha I play a ton of. There are a lot of times you pull something in Dokkan and that thing won't be useful for months and months and months if it needs an EZA. If it doesn't need an EZA, it might not be useful forever. Like, I mean, they can get super EZA, but that's a long way away for a lot of units. A lot of characters just don't end up having any value at all, whereas I would say that I use this character every day I get on. Same with this character, same with this character, same with this character, this character. I'm still using this character every day I get on. Still using this guy, still using this guy. Using this guy every day I get on. Sometimes using this guy and I don't even have his weapon. I'm using this lady every single time I get on. Byakuya is one of those characters I use this character for the Mystic Frontline thing that's happening right now. Same with this guy. So on and so forth. Like this is like sort of where I get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm not really using them. Yachiru I've used in the last, month easily. Momo I've used in the last few days. I've been using this character when I get on. So it's like, don't get in your head too much. If you like Bleach, if you're a fan of Bleach, if you like free to play mobile games that are very actually generous towards you, about to get half Annie going. I mean, this is a Glaze session, but it is what it is. Yeah, just start. Why not? It's a great time to, and you'll be building up those Jade. I mean, here's the thing about like, okay, should I return now? Should I return later? If you return now, you build up all of that leftover Jade that you haven't been collecting through adventure mode, through all this stuff. And then when Pantera Grimjo drops, you're ready to pull him. Instead of having to be like, oh, now I gotta scramble to get over here. I gotta get over here and get these Jade over here and then do this and then It's like that stuff that feels bad. I've been on there. I've been in Dokkan and its anniversary and I'm scrambling to do every event possible because I'm like, I just need 5 more Dokkan stones. I need Dragon stones, please. Like, that stuff sucks. You just want your stockpile. You just want your Jade there. You just want it like ready. You want the stuff completed. That way you can take on the new stuff when it comes out. You're gonna get to playing your new characters, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, I guess I gotta scrap together this team so I can get this gear and then build him, and then now I can finally do this, and then I get enough Jade and I can pull Grimjo, and it's a lot. So yeah, is it a good time to start? I would say so. If you don't really feel like starting though, I mean, it's a gacha game, and even in the gacha games I think are so fun, like Epic 7 or Bleach Soul Resonance or Dokkan, gacha games still kind of always suck because they're predatory. So it's a give and a take. You either want to start, and in this case, I would say it's a good time. And if you don't, then, honestly, hats off to you. Don't get in the gacha. But yeah, Bleach Soul Resonance, doing well. Half anniversary coming up. I've been Lone. Like you like the video, subscribe to the club. We'll go make it, and peace.